Welcome back, Empire-neurs. This is New Money, about to be Old Money Nicole, inviting you to stay with us for a few minutes as we discuss Agentic AI. Yes, this was a very cool topic at DC Fintech Week that is happening right now. So today we're going to speak about Agentic AI payments, mass adoption by 2027, which is right around the corner, everyone. So definitely make sure you're tuned in, like, share, subscribe with your friends and family who are like-minded, because we just don't have time to waste with people who don't understand the urgency of what we're talking about today. Also, growth without inflation in the payment space. Raise if you are ready. Put let's go in the chat. So, of course, today we are having a fantastic time at DC Fintech. So DC Fintech Week, of course, covered a groundbreaking topic this year, which is agentic AI. If you remember Empire-neurs DeFi covering AI agents earlier this year, when we were on site at both ETHDenver and Hederacon, that was the buzz, right? And so you're probably thinking, well, what's the difference between AI agents, Nicole, and agentic AI? Well, the main difference between AI agents and agentic AI is that AI agents are specific applications designed to perform a single, well-defined task, while agentic AI refers to a system that can autonomously orchestrate multiple AI agents to achieve a broader, more complex goal. So think of AI agents as individual workers on a team and agentic AI as the coach or conductor that coordinates them to solve a bigger problem. So today, Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller shared his optimism that AI will drive productivity and income growth without triggering inflation. And I know that's a big deal to us, even though he was referring more to businesses, but that is a big deal to just everyday Americans, because we see the inflation on, a very high level when you go into the grocery store, any type of shopping. I don't really care what it is. You notice a difference, right? Your dollar doesn't go as far as it used to. So if AI can help, increase income growth without triggering inflation for businesses, that's amazing. Emphasizing how innovation and hardware advances are lowering AI's cost barriers. Waller predicts agentic AI will be mainstream by 2027. We are already in 2025, and honestly, we're in the Q4, the very last quarter. So basically, it's almost 2026, everybody. So the words that I'm saying today, please do due diligence on your own. Make it relevant to whatever industry that you're in. Make sure you're incorporating it into either your job or your business, your profession. Please make sure you're educating your children, your grandchildren on these new technologies, because we are at on the groundbreaking floor of this new technology, and they are moving very fast to get this adopted worldwide. Okay. This mainstream, once it goes mainstream in 2027, it will transform how businesses and individuals interact with financial systems. Now, he also recommends reading The AI Driven Leader. I do have that up here, so everyone screenshot this. Everybody knows I shop at Target, so I had to see if it was there. It is there. And The AI Driven Leader, which is by Gulf Woods, it harnesses AI to make faster and smarter decisions. So again, we have to understand this technology that is coming, how to appropriately use this technology towards our benefit. Make sure we are ahead and in front of this technology so we don't get ran over by this technology. And yes, you have to start working on this now. Now, some people say, well, Nicole, it's fourth quarter. We have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas. I have time off from work. I want to be with family. Fantastic. Not telling you not to. I am letting you know, however, there are so many things that's happening behind the background that's not going to slow down and wait for you to get it together or incorporate it into your busy schedule to read about it and to implement this into your lives, to see if it's important enough to you. It's just going to keep going with or without you. So please figure out how to make this with you, okay? For you and your family. Now, during another dynamic panel, experts discussed the payment space race. And we've heard about a lot of races, haven't we? We've heard about the crypto race. We've heard about the AI race. Now we're talking about the payment space race. The takeaway here is just don't ask consumers if they want new payment technologies. And what are we talking about? Including agentic AI now in payments. So for companies such as, well, any companies really, you'll start to notice that they now accept Apple Pay. And so there was a gentleman who stated that, sometimes consumers don't even know which payment they want to have included. So you just have to offer it to them, right? And then maybe have a page on your website to teach them, or video on how to utilize that, or even implement that into your marketing. And then that way it will increase your adoption for the usage amongst your consumers. Now, Affirm, which is now active in the US, UK, and Australia, they are truly managing this regulatory space with ease, right, in these various countries, which is not easy. But their agentic payments can actually help their consumers optimize cash flow, save consumers money, and even pay down debt intelligently. Yes, this intelligence factor is being factored in now, okay? And again, all of these individual AI agents are coming together collectively to create this ecosystem that's being ran by agentic AI. All right, does everybody see how we can start to incorporate this into our own businesses? Because we have a lot of business owners who watch our channel. As firms integrate agentic AI, they stand to gain through automation, efficiency, and decision making speed. You're going to hear that a lot. Speed, right? Is going to win the game. That can significantly boost GDP and productivity growth worldwide. So, this is just not something that is only going to be used here in America. No, this is going to be worldwide. All right. We're witnessing the early stages of a financial revolution, one where autonomous intelligence meets economic empowerment. And I love how they concluded their session by asking each expert on the panel to describe agentic AI with one word. Some of them use warp speed, choice, early, groundbreaking. We are at the forefront, you all. This is fantastic. So you're not late. However, we are in Q4 of 2025. We're almost in 2026. This will be mass adopted and rolled out worldwide by 2027. You have 1 year, and really less than that, right? To get everything in process, right? To make sure you will not be left behind. So I want all companies to start thinking about how they can get in on this technology frontier. You're already doing a fantastic job with your clients. You offer great products and services. Your clients love you. Your brand is fantastic. However, are you building your company on the blockchain? Are you incorporating these new frontier technologies, right, into your company? If you want to stay ahead and also be relevant and also expand worldwide, okay, you have to be getting into this technology now. And so we're actually going to start helping our customers, our business watchers, people who watch our page, help you with that. We already work on a retail level by getting individual families creating wealth, right, through various DeFi projects. But now we're actually going to start helping our businesses with that. So stay tuned. You're going to be able to see all of those packages available very soon on empioneersdefi.io. We are rocking and rolling currently with our Wealth and DeFi cohort for the fall semester, already going into week 4. It's amazing. We had a fantastic week. Last week was great. I mean, honestly, every week is great. We have really great experts who are leading our calls. But last week in particular, we were able to help everyone, all of our members, set up their accounts. We had a deep dive into DeFi. And so we were showing people about yield farming and staking and liquidity pools. And then also too, we don't stop there. We even have a bonus Expand Your Mind series, which is phenomenal. And so anyone who's been attending, they're like, whoa, Nicole, I didn't even know all this existed. right? But last week we had a really great week where we talked about the new frontier, SpaceX, Starship, and interplanetary innovation. These are things that you need to know, right? As business owners, as parents, to be able to make sure that you have your children on the correct path, because sadly, a lot of our schools are not preparing our children for the world tomorrow, which we just heard is coming faster and faster. So we appreciate everyone who's attending our fall cohort. The new cohort for the winter is posted now. So if you want to make sure that you do not miss our upcoming 12-week winter cohort, please go to EmpireNewsDeFi.io. Go ahead and register today to make sure you secure your slot. Because we are going to close it down. We have a really great group now. I love how it's small and it's niche. So we're going to keep that same feel going forward next year. But yes, and if you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us at contact@EmpireNewsDeFi.io. We look forward to speaking to you more about everything that's happening this week at DC Fintech. It's an excellent conference, happens every year. So as you can see, we are getting ready for the future. Make sure you're doing the same, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.